Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers.
Set to kick off.
A couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Setting up to throw. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Walker on first down. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Set of downs for him from the 31.
18, here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And get this forward to about the 28. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Trap 50.
Walker now from the gun. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Okay,
all right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Plowing up the middle. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking in the air here. Brought in right side. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow.
Purdy throwing here to start. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Yellow.
Looking to throw, Purdy. This gets the 1st and more. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Outside.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Get set. Get set.
At the 47.
The gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yellow. Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Completed to his running back. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They'll run for this. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st down, play action. Connects on the crosser. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Ready! Ready!
They go with Walker here. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Third and long for him here. Trying to connect, but it lines up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And they could really use a good one here. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And the punt team downs this one just inside the 40.
At their own 36-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Yellow. Yellow. Get set. Get set. Yellow. 18. Yellow. Yellow. Stop.
Pretty throwing here on first. That's incomplete left side. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's second down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Stop.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds him on the slant. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a game. It's 12 on that one, and that gives the 49ers the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Yellow.
Here's Purdy to throw. Holding left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Box. Here we go, boys. 18.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone.
Get set, get set. Up.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Another carry for him. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start to fight back with their first points of this game. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Ready up.
Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Ready.
Staying with Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Ready.
They're going play action. Finds him on the crossing route. Hit almost as he caught it. Does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37th. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
60 Eagles, 76.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Dragon 60. Let's go.
Takes the second down snap. He's got a man left. And this one doesn't go far.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this is third down.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Come on. Hey. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Running this one left. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Yellow. Yellow. Get set, get set. Runner, rush up. Stop.
Purdy throwing here. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Up.
Hand off now from the gun. Escapes the defender. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
All set to go now from the 35.
Get set, get set. 18.
Purdy on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
Now it's Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Get set, get set. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's complete, right side. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Yellow. 18. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy gonna go on forward. Throw is caught by the back. And he's gonna score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get some late points in the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Seibert tacks on the point after. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Seahawks 7. Set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Come on. Can't do 11.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And this one, touchdown inside the 30. All right, this is a little bit odd. I think in most spots we'd expect to see them decline the call, take the lost yards and down.
All I can think of here is they've got some extreme confidence, maybe hubris in their defense to make a similar type of play, but just tack on even more negative yards lost.
Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Yellow. Stop.
1st down, Purdy to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Yellow.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Here we go, boys.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
Ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll come out throwing. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hook.
From the red zone on 1st. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked by Marquis Siegel. And the 49ers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. He's off to the races. Into the red zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half.
We are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, the receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. The final play of our first half.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Yellow. Honey team. Yellow. Stop.
Purdy setting up that play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Honey team. Watch out. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Blown back, gets the handoff. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Watch out. Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. This one's caught. Oh, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
3-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Hey, somebody gotta do it. Hey, watch him do it.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Get set. Get set. Line around, up. Stop.
Play action now. Purdy. And they get to him again. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Here's a give straight up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. This return starts at the 5. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go.
It's It's Walker on the option. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Working quickly here. Working now from the gun. That's dropped underneath. Walker. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Third down, line to gain 9.